Hey guys, how are you all? So in this tutorial we will learn how to make realistic water in Blender. So this is just a simple plane in Blender which I added a free texture. It is a garage floor texture from Polyheaven. You can also go and download from there. So I've done nothing, so let's get started. So I'll just show you how this texture looks like first of all. So I'll change this to cycles, then to rendered mode, changing this to GPU. Okay, so just for now I'll add a sun over here, so it just gives a better understanding of how light is working. So this is just the texture. So to add water, what we will do is I'll just first go to the shaded mode. Yeah, so let's just add a plane. I'll just scale the plane. So just add a new material. So here there is a principal BSDF. We just have to add a mixed shader between the principal BSDF and the material output. So here you go. We have to make this as a secondary shader because the primary shader would be transparent BSDF. Also in material output we'll add a principal volume. Here you go. And in normal we'll add a bump. So I'll just explain what this all things does. First we'll just add all those things. We'll add a Musgrave texture over here. Yeah. So the node output is like we just added a principal volume in the material output along with the mixed shader, which has a transparent and principal BSDF. So what the transparent and and principal BSDF will do is this thing will give the transparency to the water, and this will give the depth to the water, the principal BSDF, and the principal volume would give it a tint to the water. So that's it. And the bump map and the Musgrave texture, so these two play an important part in giving the texture to the map, the bump and the height, all of those things. So for now I'll just enter into the rendered mode again. So this is what this thing looks like for now, which is not water. So we have to increase the transmission to 1 and decrease the roughness. Yeah, so it still doesn't look like water. So what we will do is, first of all, just move this thing down. I'll just subdivide this for now. Then I'll change the displacement mode to bump and displacement both, and I'll just reduce the scale for now, 0.5. So the scale is still more. We'll go to 0.1 for now. Here you go. I'll just shade smooth this. Okay. 0.3. That's better. Okay. So it's time to bring the water. I'll just remove the sun for now. We'll add a plane again. Or what we can do, we can add another shape also. So for now we can add a torus. I'll just scale the torus. I'll rotate it in the x-axis 90 degrees. 90, here you go. I'll just scale it down again, move into the z-axis, and we'll add an emission texture over here. So it becomes a light source for the water to reflect. Here is the emission texture. I'll add it to the surface of the torus. I'll just scale it again for now. Here you go. I'll just scale all these things for now. So this thing looks like water, but it does not have a scale and all those things in here. So the things which I added over here, the bump and the Musgrave, these things give the scale to the water. So for example, what will happen if I make it 100? So this is what happens. This is the thing that gives waves to the water. We can just tweak the settings like according to the scene. If your camera is far away from the main body, so this thing will look like this, and if it is closer to the body, so the waves will look bigger. Also, you can tweak the settings of scale also, so you have to make the water less transparent or whatever that thing is. It will depend according to your scene. So what we can do is, I'll just remove this thing first. We'll make the world darker. So here you go. This is the water which we made in Blender in just like 7 minutes, around 7 minutes. So I think this thing will help you all. You can also just change the color of the water according to you, according to all your needs. For example, I'll add a blue tint to the water for now. You can change the transparency as well as the subsurface color and increase this to 0.5. So you can see here it has changed to blue. Also we can add here a light path to give it a realistic, more realistic texture to the water. So that's it. You can also tweak the settings according to your needs. So that's for now. Thank you for viewing this video. Just like, subscribe and comment. Okay, bye. See you in the next one.